Meanwhile, India's vaccination drive against COVID-19 is all set to begin. The Health Ministry has indicated that the vaccine rollout will begin within 10 days from the date of emergency use authorization, which happens to be January the 13th, so exactly a week from now. The final call, though, will be taken by the central government after the drug controller approves two vaccines on Sunday. The ministry added that the healthcare and frontline workers will not be required to register themselves. Infrastructure setup is ready and the dry run outcome has been satisfactory. The vaccination registry will be done through the Covaxin app. The Health Ministry has added that the app will be available in 12 languages and it will be a 24-hour helpline. I beg your pardon. The app can also be used under license by other countries.
इस स्थिति में हैं कि जिस भी दिन हम चाहेंगे EUA के 10 दिन के भीतर हम उसको EUA का अर्थ है इमरजेंसी यूज ऑथराइजेशन, ये बोलचाल की भाषा में शब्द प्रयुक्त होता है। हमारे मीडिया के मित्र इसी शब्द का उपयोग करते हैं। हमारे कानून में एक्सेलरेटेड अप्रूवल फ्रेज का इस्तेमाल किया गया है। तो जिस भी दिन हुआ, जैसे अब आप जानते हैं कि किस दिन हुआ, उस दिन से 10 दिन के भीतर में ये रोल आउट होने की पूरी तैयारी है। बेनिफिशियरी रजिस्ट्रेशन की आवश्यकता हेल्थ वर्कर्स और अदर फ्रंटलाइन वर्कर्स के लिए नहीं होगी, क्योंकि इनका डाटाबेस जो है वो बल्क डाटाबेस है एंड हैज बीन पॉपुलेटेड ऑन टू द कोविन वैक्सीन डिलीवरी मैनेजमेंट सिस्टम in a bulk manner. So our doctors, our nurses, our medical workers need not self-register themselves on the Covaxin platform. Their data has already been pre-populated.
Well, with these massive preparations underway for the big vaccine rollout 1 week from now, India Today's Akshita explains how these vaccines will reach you. Of course, that's what you're wondering. Here's Akshita with the details.
One of the questions that's most frequently asked is exactly what the vaccine distribution plan is all about. We give you this explainer in the most simplest of terms on how the vaccine will reach you. First, the makers, which is Bharat Biotech and Serum Institute of India, send the vaccines by air. Remember that right now, both the companies, one is based in Pune, the other in Hyderabad. So it's sent by air from these two cities to the government medical store depots. These have been identified in several cities, like in Mumbai, in Kolkata, as well as several other cities. These government medical store depots are present. And it is from here that there is further transportation to 29,000 cold chain points, and this is spread across 37 states. And this is perhaps the most important step. From the government medical store depots, it goes to the cold chain points where the vaccine will be kept and then dispersed to primary healthcare centers, which is spread across the country. Now, it is in these primary healthcare centers that are in different districts that the vaccine will be administered. This is essentially the cycle that the government will follow once the vaccine rollout happens.
Well, India's homegrown COVID-19 vaccine, Covaxin by Bharat Biotech, got some last-minute boost from India's regulatory body thanks to its likely ability to battle the UK strain of the coronavirus. The Government Subject Expert Committee, or SEC, changed its stand on seeking efficacy data from Bharat Biotech after considering Covaxin's potential against the strain. India Today has accessed the minutes of the meeting held between December 30th and January 2nd of the SEC, of the Central Drug Standard Control Organization. The SEC went from insisting on efficacy data to granting approval to Covaxin under the clinical trial mode without phase 3 clinical trial data, which of course became controversial. Covaxin, jointly developed by Bharat Biotech and the Indian Council for Medical Research, uses a weakened virus and has potential to address any recent mutation in the coronavirus. Milan Sharma is with us live. Milan, you know, the Bharat Biotech emergency use approval had been controversial, but the minutes of this subject expert committee meeting suggests that there were reasons why this emergency use approval was granted, and that was possibly because of its apparent effectiveness against mutated strains of the coronavirus. Does this end the questions and the controversy around Covaxin, or do those still continue, Milan?
Shiv, the controversy would still continue because unless and until Dr. Ella is able to give an efficacy data in front of the subject expert committee of the Drug Controller General of India, the controversies will continue. But Shiv, what the minutes of the meeting clearly state there, which are put in public domain after each and every meeting that is taken by the subject expert committee panel, is that what changed from the 30th of December 2020 to the 2nd of January 2021, when finally Bharat Biotech's Covaxin was given and restricted use approval in clinical trial mode. So on December 30th, we have the minutes of the meeting that said that the SEC had asked for more efficacy data, which is why the approvals were withheld at that point of time. On the 1st of January, the discussion was long and a marathon meeting happened, to which it was put forward that the neutralizing antibodies of Covaxin have emerged to have a strong immune response against the virus. But more so, on 2nd of January, we also saw an increase in the number of the UK mutant strain cases in the country. By that time, we already had 20 more cases, taking the total up to 29 cases. And within 2 days, the cases rose up to 58 and now they are 71.
Right.
The SEC is thinking that this vaccine will be able to fight off the UK mutant strain. We need more vaccines apart from Covishield as well, is the prime reason in the meeting and the prime reason why Bharat Biotech was even considered for a restricted use emergency approval in the country. So the UK mutant strain point played a very important role in them getting an approval at this point.
Okay, very interesting, but the controversy continues. Let's hope there will be more data coming forward. This is an issue that needs to be as clear-cut as possible. As Milan has been reporting, 1 week from now is when the rollout happens. Milan, thanks for that update.
Hello everyone, this is Rahul Kamal here. Hope you enjoyed this video. For the latest news and analysis, like and subscribe the India Today YouTube channel and don't forget to press the bell icon to stay updated.